There's a lot of information in eBay's analytics, so we're going to play a little fun game today, two truths and a lie. I will share 3 facts with you, and then you can let me know which one down below is the lie, and then I will go through and explain each one of them for you and how knowing this information is going to help you make better strategic decisions about your reselling business. So let me share the 3 with you, and you guys can let me know down below which one is a lie, and then I'll go in depth in explaining each one of them for you. First one is increasing your traffic will increase your sales. eBay added a new metrics to help you know if promoted listings work. And the up arrow, when you're looking at eBay's analytics, if the arrow is pointing up, it is always good. So let me know down below which one you guys think, and now let's get into the information. Increasing your traffic will increase sales. This is true. This is the eBay metrics checklist that I have created. You guys can purchase it down below as a PDF to support the channel, but then also to have the information at your fingertips. You can save this video as well so you can come back and look at it. This is going to help you so much in your reselling business. It starts with the funnel. Selling on eBay starts with a funnel. And what I mean by that is up here is your impressions. An impression is your item is being seen on eBay. If your item is not being seen, it cannot get clicked on, and then it cannot make the sales conversion. Oftentimes we're down here and we're focused on those metrics. We're focused on my sales are down. Maybe even my click-through is down, but mostly it's my sales are down. And you got to work your way up and start at the top. Work on your impressions. If you can increase your impressions, more people can see your items. More people can see your items. You can get more page views. More page views means more people are going to buy them. So yes, increasing your impressions, working on your SEO, working on your search videos, in-demand inventory. Lots of videos on this and how to use this, but knowing that the analytics, and I'll show you where this is on the eBay Seller Hub. If you go to my performance and you come down to traffic, this is your impressions. This is going to increase your sales, focusing on this and then letting it filter down, especially if you have really good inventory and no one's buying it. You're like, I know I have good inventory, but it's not selling. Go back to your impressions. This tab is going to give you so much information. It gives you your impressions. It tells you your page views, quantities sold. I'm not going to go all the way through this. I will link a video up above on how to look at this tab, how to use your traffic data to increase your sales, and how to do some test scenarios and what you can actually do with that. But increasing your impressions is going to increase your sales. If you are liking this video, do make sure to like, save, comment, and share. It's a way that pushes it out in the eBay algorithm for more views. It's also a completely free way for you to support content creators. You can also consider joining my memberships to support more content like this. Let's get back to it. The second thing is eBay added a new metric to help you know if promoted listings work. It's true, and it's pretty legit. So if you guys don't know what promoted listings, and I'm going to show you exactly what it is and how you can use it, but if you don't know what promoted listings is on eBay, promoted listings is you're essentially paying them to advertise your item on their platform, right? It's like if you had a brick and mortar and you were paying to put your information, run an ad in a local newspaper or even on social media, right? Paying to promote your social media on Instagram. It's what you're doing. You have to pay for it. eBay has built a platform where people are coming to their site, and so you have to pay for it. It comes at a price, which is why they have added this extra metrics to help us decide if paying for it is actually giving us a return on our investment or on it. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come up to marketing, and then if you go down to your dashboard, I'm going to link a video up here that goes really in depth into how to set up a promoted listing, how to set up a campaign, how to run some A and B testing to figure out what's right for you. But I want to talk strictly about this new metrics that they added. They added this ROAS. Right? And so if you click on it, it'll tell you it means return on ad spend. Okay, cool. What does that actually mean? It's telling you of the money you're spending on promoted listings, what is your return rate? How many sales are you making per ad rate fees, right? And so for me, 5.88, you want this number to be positive. If this is a negative number, you're spending money and you're not producing a return off of it. So this is telling you in a simple form, if you are spending money on promoted listings, what your return rate essentially is for those promoted listings. Now, if you want more information on all of those other numbers and why mine are all red, you can check out that video that I shared before about how to run promoted listings and do some A/B testing and figure out what rate is right for you. But that's a really cool metric that they have recently added that can be really helpful in helping figure it out. So now we know the last one is going to be false, but I'm going to tell you why it's false. So it's up arrow is always good. Before we get into that, if you guys are enjoying this, please do make sure to like, save, and share and comment. It is going to help push it out in the eBay algorithm so more people can see it as well. It's also a completely free way to support me as a content creator. You can also consider joining my memberships to support more content like this. So the last one is up arrow is always good, and this is false, right? So let me show you why. These metrics are terrible, right? Red, most of them are down and red. The thing you want to look at is red is bad, green is good. It doesn't always coincide with the arrow. And I'm going to show you why. Most of the time it's going to. And I have a full video, I'll link it up here, that goes in depth into all of the data and analytics in eBay, what it means, how to read it, how to use it in your reselling business. But I'm going to scroll down here to, oh, maybe I'm not. I'm going to go to, because I went to the traffic tab. Let me go to, so I'm going to go to performance. I'm going to go to the sales tab and show you one place that I know off the top of my head that does not coincide with it. And it's if you scroll all the way down to your selling costs. So I'm on performance, I'm on sales, and then I scrolled all the way down to my selling costs. And the reason that this is the opposite is your selling cost is how much money you are paying to eBay. And so if you have an up arrow, that means your selling costs are going up, which would actually be bad. As a buyer, it would be good for eBay. As a buyer or as a seller, it would be bad because you're paying eBay more money. And so you're taking home less, right? So you can see here, there's a down arrow. It means that my selling costs have actually gone down and it's green. So as you're going through and trying to figure out the data and analytics, keep in mind that green is good, red is bad. Typically speaking, an up arrow is good, like sales going up is good. Your net profit going up is good. Your average sale price going up is good. Your impressions going up is good. But sometimes there's a couple metrics in there that really aren't good if they go up, and selling cost is going to be one of them.